Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we'll be talking about season 2 of the show Hit Monkey. Fun fact, Hit Monkey is influenced by Agent 47 from Hitman. This season came out in 2024 and stars Fred Tatasciore, Jason Sudeikis, and Maki and was created by Will Speck and Josh Gordon. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Season 2 of Hit Monkey sees us following Hit Monkey and the ghost Bryce in New York City, who meet up with Haruka, who was on the run after everyone in her precinct was killed by a mysterious figure going after a sword owned by Bonsai Master. They find out that the murders are connected to these mysterious objects, which the group seeks to understand and get to the bottom of who killed Haruka's colleagues. Hit Monkey is an animated action comedy show. It has similar vibes to Archer, The Legend of Vox Machina, or Hitman. I watched Hit Monkey Season 1, and with the MCU making its own shows, it coming out in 2021, and it currently being 2024, I assumed it was canceled, but to my surprise, it was not. The show is so much fun, just violence and jokes and impending world destruction. Keeping it light. I feel like the show is very easy to watch and one that introduces you to a lot of characters, but you still don't feel as if you're drowning, or at least I didn't. Bryce is voiced by Jason Sudeikis, and while he may be annoying, he is the voice of the show since Monkey just grunts mostly. I love this season getting to know more about his past, his daughter, and the ghostly powers he has. In episode 1, he makes a deal with the devil to be Monkey's partner with the promise that he will guide Monkey to kill more bad guys. To talk to his daughter later in the season, he makes another deal with the devil, which further shows how rash he can be because he didn't even think about what the consequences would be, and he ended up making this deal, and the consequence ended up being Monkey's soul. Bryce talks a lot, and he always thinks he's right, and he mainly thinks about himself, but for the ones he loves, he will do anything to protect them. It was interesting to see how at the end of the season he becomes human, and I'm interested to see what's next for him. Bryce reconnects with his daughter Iris, and it was nice to see him get a second chance after letting her down. I wanted to know more about his past, and this gave a little more info in which we learn about how he left her and her mom, who was battling cancer. I'm glad Iris survived, and she really was the MVP because she was able to help stop the overgrown weeds from killing everybody. Monkey is a cool character to follow as well, and we see how he has gotten mixed into this world of assassins. When he meets the co-op, he changes his perspective on killing and really starts to feel like they are a better group, and he grows apart from Bryce. Bryce and Monkey need each other, so eventually they are guided back to each other, but Monkey is tired of killing, and Bryce can't be bothered to care about what Monkey is feeling. In the end, I think Monkey realized how Akiko was causing so much pain for others and how he had done the same, so Monkey made the ultimate sacrifice to take her out as well as himself. Monkey returns as a ghost in the end, and it makes me wonder how it will be with the roles reversed. Haruka returned from season 1, and she serves as the connection in season 1 as she comes from Tokyo to get Monkey's help. Her whole precinct gets killed, and she comes looking for Bryce and Monkey to help figure out who is behind it. She has Bonsai Master's sword that transforms her into this indestructible samurai when she's holding it. While trying to understand the sword, the co-op comes in and gives them answers, which helps her, and then she eventually realizes that they are the ones that killed her friends in Japan. She fights Akiko later in the season, and with the help of Lady Bullseye, Akiko kills Haruka, which was sad, but I felt a bit unnecessary. I just think that since she was the one who was really looking for answers and pushed the plot forward, it would have been nice to see her see this whole mission completed. Akiko is around this season as the new Lady Bullseye, and while I think it was great to continue her story, I feel like she felt like a distraction, and they could have either let her character grow more this season and have her be a main villain in like another season, or have her be the main villain in this season and get rid of some of the other villains. I thought it would be cool, to have Hit Monkey and Bryce go against Akiko and Lady Bullseye's Ghost, but by the time we have a showdown, there's just so much going on that didn't really make me that interested in what was going on with her. By the time she died, I just didn't have much of a reaction because it just seemed like they were rushed, to that ending for her. I love the storyline of this season of this artifact that was stolen years ago and how this warlord split it into 8 weapons. It was cool to see how the aldermen were using these weapons for their own personal use and kept what they did under wraps for so many years. I would have loved to have more time with the aldermen and see what each artifact did and see how each member that had said artifact was taken out. I can't tell if they were truly bad because at first we think they're the bad ones that killed Haruka's friends, but we come to find out that it was the co-op. I have just come to terms that both groups were probably just bad people. From the relics we did see in use, they were cool and had me wanting to know more and see more with them, in use. The co-op was interesting because they all seemed so different and had cool powers, but as the season went on, I had a feeling that they were not the good people. They worked so well together, which was kind of the opposite of Maki, Bryce, and the rest of that group. It was cool to see how they tricked Monkey into helping them and get the rest of the relics, and how they justified their crazy murder spree by saying they were getting rid of violence, which technically is true, but they were doing that by killing everyone. I am glad that Dot wasn't a part of their crazy plan because she was so sweet and she ended up helping Monkey in the end. Boone is the leader of the group and he is so convincing. And in the episode where they're in his brother's head prison, we come to find out that he's just a liar and he uses his power to get what he wants and manipulates people, even his own brother. One thing about Boone that was when he was shown throughout the season, you could tell that there was a lot of plot armor because with the amount of gunfire and fights, he should have been dead because he was the weakest link in that group and he wasn't even that strong of a telepath. I think my favorite part of this season was Eunice, who was played by Leslie Jones. I thought she was so hilarious and the perfect addition to this season, so much so that I kept saying to myself, wow, she is so funny and such a great addition. She kept it real and I enjoy Leslie Jones and I have since SNL and she did a great job in this role. If they make more seasons, I hope they keep Eunice because she was a highlight and she needs to be included. Season 2 of Hit Monkey is fun and it has some things that I really enjoyed, but it also seemed like they left the minimal amount of storylines open in case of a cancellation. I think the voice cast was great and I am interested to see if there will be a 3rd season. Thank you for watching my video. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you can keep up to date with more of my videos. But besides that, everyone stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.